we're still weak enough. It's going to be super effective against Brodicon, and we are not all that much higher. So this might be ball game. Rock throw. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, for the first time since the last time, it is that time, right about that time, for your favorite Pokemon challenge and mine. My name is Sebastian Todd III. You may call me ST3. And this is the second episode of the LeafGreen Randomizer Nuzlocke, the second series on the channel. If you are enjoying your time here on the channel, please hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel, as this is the second series and we have plenty more to go. If you'd like to know when these go up, these episodes get uploaded, hit the bell for notifications as well. If you were not here in episode 1, go back and check that on the channel, and then come right on back. And for those of you who saw episode 1, we'll do a quick recap from what happened yesterday. We have just 2 members left. We had 2 deaths in episode 1. But we have level 9, Cyndaquil. We named him Brodicon. He is going to hopefully get Ember in this episode. He has Drought for an ability, and so far just Tackle, Leer, and Smokescreen. And then we have Taz, our level 4 Omanite, which saved us at the end of episode 1 when we could not get away from an Ursa Ring. That took down a Walrein and a Lickitung on the team. But Constrict and Withdraw on Taz, and then Pressure for the ability, so raises the usage of the power points. We are going to try to get 1 level here on Cyndaquil because we believe it will then get Ember. And hopefully it won't take us more than just this EV to do that. And then we will probably put Omanite in the front to do a little switch training as we move our way into the Viridian Forest. We hopefully in today's episode we'll get through the forest and even through Brock, and then see how far to the right of Pewter we can go. There's a bunch of trainers over there as well. And then a couple encounters, obviously the static encounter, the Magikarp at the daycare or the Pokemon Center there. So level 10, hopefully this is where we get Ember right here. It is not. Where do we get a fire type move on our Cyndaquil? There is our older brother who is also younger, which is weird, but that's how it works sometimes, I guess, in Pokemon. I don't think it can do much to us because our moveset is what it is, so I imagine that its moveset is pretty much the same. Although we will be jealous if it has Ember. I just looked it up as we're talking too, and it gets Ember at level 12. So that's not very nice. We gotta get 2 more levels here on Brodicon. So we will only have a drought boosted Ember for like 4 levels before it evolves and loses drought. It'll still have Ember, but it will lose drought. Hopefully it doesn't have drizzle, because that would just make things worse. So we're going to start with a little training, because we need Ember. We need Ember to get through the forest. That's my opinion, at least. I think if we don't have Ember, the Viridian Forest is going to be extremely difficult to accomplish because in that case, then we're going into the forest with just Tackle and Constrict as our attacking moves. And a good strong water type is going to be our weakness right at the moment. Omanite can't really do much defensively with water types because it's part rock, so it is super effective against us on both of our Pokemon here. So we need a little something to make us a little bit stronger. Not ideal when we're missing Tackle right off the bat. Not the way we want to start. Because if we had hit the first one, this Skitty would be Dunzo already. Will this give us enough for 11? It does. Alright, well, at least we get to 11. Let's try to get to 12 now. Another couple of Quillavas wouldn't be bad because we can overpower them. They give decent experience points. Omanite does not learn a water type move until level 19. It will learn Bite at level 13, but its moveset is what it is until we get it to level 13. So let's talk contingency plans. If we end up not somehow, if we run into like Kyogre or Blastoise with Water Gun even, or a Lapras or something like that, then for Alligator, right? There's plenty of Pokemon we could run into right now that could do a lot of damage to us. If that is the case and we end up losing in this episode, what we'll do is we'll pause the recording, we'll re-randomize, and then we will start brand new LeafGreen. Of course, we can't do much to Omanite because Omanite is part rock, and it's withdrawing, but thankfully we got the crit in the last hit, so this should do enough. Just needs to do, I think, 2. It does. And if we don't end up losing a Nuzlocke at some point, can we really call ourselves Nuzlockers? I should say episode 2. Reminder, drink your water, recycle your bottles. Get your water intake in today if you haven't already. I think we're going to run from our Armaldo because maybe we'll do a... We're going to run because Sandstream's not going to do anything to it. It's going to whittle us down. It's rock type, so our tackles aren't going to do a ton. I know we're 9 levels higher. If the sun was all that stayed... Okay, so this one doesn't have Sandstream. Let's see what attack would do. Not a ton. What does Scratch do? You know what, maybe we'll stay in. Maybe we'll take this Armaldo down because it doesn't have Sandstream to hurt us. We're definitely going to have to go heal after this just to get some more power points on our tackle. That's for sure. The defense buff is not going to help us. Hopefully one more tackle still takes it down, but it might not. It doesn't. And then, of course, a crit scratch. We're not too worried about that because we outspeed. We're going to go heal right after this battle. Hopefully this will give us some really good experience points. It's fully evolved. I believe it's a fossil Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. It's only 57 experience points. Wow, I thought that would be more. It'll be nice, too, once we beat Brock and we can get the running shoes. That will be handy. And happy Wednesday to everybody, halfway through the week, or most people consider it halfway through the week. Probably a little more than halfway through the week as you're watching this, so hopefully you've gotten off to a strong start, have a strong finish, and if you are in a position where you get a weekend, you've got some fun and or restful things planned, but Easter is coming right on the horizon, so if you are like me, getting some Easter planning done, getting some fun stuff ready for Easter. My job for Easter, as it is for a lot of our family gatherings, is dessert. I like to bake, so I almost walked in the Viridian Forest thinking about baking for Easter and almost forgot the fact that we do not yet have Ember. We did not get up a level. We're still about halfway between level 11 and level 12. I like Kecleon in terms of a design. I think it's a really awesome looking Pokemon. Never have really used one in a playthrough, though. Not something I've gotten into the weeds to figure out how to really make that moveset work. Similar to Smeargle, I know Sketch, especially in randomizers, if you get Sketch as a TM and teach it to stronger Pokemon than Smeargle, it can be really useful. I've seen it done. Game Boy Luke, shout out Game Boy Luke, used it to great effect. Does give us 94 experience points though, so we will definitely fight another one of those. Really, anything at this point should give us enough to get us Ember. Lava. This is exactly what we want to face. Decent experience points. Moveset that can't really hurt us. An ability that we can't really tell. That's okay. Drops our accuracy. As long as we hit, we kill. We hit, we kill, we get enough. We get to level 12. We're going to pretty much solo run with Brodicon right now because Taz doesn't get, there's Ember, doesn't get a water type until level 19. We're not going to take the time to do that, especially in video. Nobody deserves that. We will switch train Taz throughout Viridian Forest and some of these trainers, unless we get into a bind. We've saved the potions. We have antidotes. We're hopeful for some weak Pokemon. A bunch of Kakunas would be great because it'd give good experience, and we're super effective against it. So let's put Taz in front just to get a little switch training in. Hopefully we don't run into anything too broken or busted. I mean, we could look to see if Taz could learn Psychic, but I feel like that's a waste of the move Psychic on Taz. No offense. It's pretty sure that Omanite is more of a physical attacker. It wouldn't be super effective. Stab. It wouldn't be same type. So I think we're going to try to save Psychic for something more suited to use Psychic. That makes sense. Maybe we get a good TM right here. A Dive Bomb. We'll take that and help us catch, some future water types. As long as we can, we are not going to stay in. We are going to try to run away, and we can, and we do. Sorry, Granville, nothing personal. We just don't want to lose. In fact, it's a compliment, really. We're intimidated by you. Pun somewhat intended because it usually gets intimidate. I believe has its ability. Tyrogue. Okay. Tyrogue is likely going to fake out here. It did not. It tackles. We actually might stay in because I think all that Tyrogue really has is tackle. It's only going to do 1 point of damage. Unless it crits us a bunch of times. No, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. If we do that little damage with the Constrict, I know it's twice our level. We're half its level, but it doesn't have anything fighting. So we're not super worried about it. Now we're twice its level. Hopefully an Ember can do good damage, maybe even take it out. Takes it down. Lovely. And we have to remember that Ember is boosted by the drought right now. So this is like worst case scenario for us. I'm not gonna switch in Taz right now because I don't know that Onyx might have a rock move at some point. We don't have anything super effective against this. We're hopeful that boosted Ember will do enough. Tackles we're okay with. It's not a strong physical attacker. I think Bellsprout has a stronger attack stat, but it resists everything we have. The burn helps. It's going to split its attack in half. It tries to screech us down. Sunlight's strong. The burn does some damage. We'll save the embers. We'll miss a tackle. It'll tackle us. That's okay. Burn takes it down. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, Pokemon like that are not worst case scenario, but they are bad scenarios for us. They are not ideal. I know that we're not fully healed, but I'm hopeful that we can get through. Hypno is going to be very annoying. Or it has the potential to be very annoying. I'm hopeful it just goes for something small like Pound. That would be nice. If it puts us to sleep, okay, perfect. Pound, we can live with it bringing out Pound. I think our Stab, Ember, it's not super effective, but it's boosted by Drought. This is going to do, wow, it didn't even do half. Hypno tries to hypnotize us, which is not nice. That can be very annoying. A crit would be phenomenal right here. Hey, we get it! Hey, we get the crit. All right. Taz gets another level. Protocon gets another level. Let's see what's coming in next. Gloom. Gloom might be able to put us to sleep. I don't think it would have that. It might poison us. That we could heal, but we'd rather not have to. We are going to switch train because we are super effective with Protocon, so might as well get some experience on Taz where and when we can. It does go for poison. Let's see how much poison damage does to us right here. Did what was that? 4? This will one shot. I would be shocked if this doesn't one shot. Does one shot. Taz gets up to level 7. Rodicon gets some good experience. Noctowl. We're just going to stay in and take down the Noctowl. We're going to take a couple more damage points to poison. If we can take it down in a shot, we will be. We can't, but we can take it down in 2 shots, and that's fine. We'll heal up the poison. We'll go back to the Pokemon Center and heal. And I think we have 2 or 3 more trainers here. But this is so far tolerable. Oh, it does not take down the Noctowl with a second Ember, so we'll get even more poison damage. That's okay. We'll live it. Poison damage can't crit us. Ember will take that down. For sure. And we'll get another level on Brodicon. We might have a Quilava by the time we go face Brock. And we might need a Quilava. Or we're going to have a Quilava right now. I thought it evolved at 16. Never mind. We're going to have a Quilava right now. We will have a Quilava by the time we face Brock. There is our Quilava. Wonderful. Well, we need to heal the poison to begin with. While we're in the menu, we might as well. Clear Body. Prevents an ability reduction. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. We can't be. I think. I think we can't be like leered and stuff. We might still be able to. I might be. Might not know exactly how Clear Body works. Because it says prevent ability. We're definitely going to go heal. I know it's a long walk and we don't have the running shoes yet, but we're rocking out with just 2 Pokemon and we've only got, I think, 3 potions. We don't have a ton of money. We're going to need Pokeballs after the gym. We're going to need at least $500 to get the static, what is normally a Magikarp, so might as well save our money, not use up the potions, take the extra few minutes. Sometimes being patient, right? Taking the little extra time. You know what we could do? Actually, while I'm thinking of it and we're here, we can go face our rival. Get some extra experience points. We're high enough level at this point. I think we're fine. Plus, we've evolved Cyndaquil up to Quilava. So, nothing to lose here. Everything to gain. Unless it caught a Kyogre, and then we're in trouble. But It did not. It caught a Nidorino. I was right. Okay. So I was right in how that move worked. I got my own head with the word ability. It can't weaken us with like Leer. It can't make our defense small or anything like that. It's perfect. 2 embers takes it down, plus the burn helped out. We get some good experience. Here comes Slugma. It would be really great if Taz had a water move, but of course, we're 12 levels away from that. But we'll get there. Patience. Slow. Anything worth doing is worth taking a long time to do it correctly. Okay, maybe not a long, long time, but it is what it is. Let's see if I know it's going to put us to sleep here in a second. Let's see if Ember does anything to it. Hey, it does about a third. That's not terrible. We're about to fall asleep. Hopefully we don't get poisoned. Actually, if we got poisoned there, we wouldn't be able to fall asleep. So there's that. We're fast asleep. I don't think it can do much to us. I mean, Smog is probably its best move. Ember does 2 damage points. We're not too worried. It can't poison us while we're sleeping. It's not even going for Smog. Wakes up. Ember it. We should kill it in the next hit. And we can heal back up and go finish the Viridian Forest. It does take it down. A little extra money. Some extra experience. We get Taz to level 8. We beat our anxiety this round. And we get a grass with no further encounters. And we're already at the 22-minute mark almost, so I don't want this to be just us getting out of the forest, because that's not going to be as fun as fighting a gym. I also don't want to keep you guys for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. At some point, we might do a sleep walk. At some point, I think we want to grow a little bit first and get good at what we're doing. Plus, we'd have to figure out the live stream and all that stuff. So live streaming might not be as hard as I'm making out in my head. I think the fact that we haven't had a layout before, hopefully there's a layout in this series, but I think is what stresses me the most, because if I can't figure out how to do it on a recorded, will I be able to figure out how to do it on a live stream? I don't know. Yeah. And if there are some hidden items you know about here, let me know. A good water TM would be nice. We don't say no to potions. We don't say no to things that will heal us up if we get weak. Alright, let's hope that we get some Blissies or something like good. I don't think Bliss is in this game. Something decent experience point wise, but nothing too terrifying. We're not super afraid of Wooper. I don't think it's going to have a ground move yet. It is quad resistant to fire type. Does have water gun. We are at twice its level, and we're fully evolved. So we're going to eat it. He should eat this pretty well. Does enough that 2 shots should take it down. Water gun's going to hurt, but we'll survive. Whooper goes down. Not a ton of experience points. We were hoping for more. Magikarp, oh goodness. We are not concerned with a Magikarp. This might take a few moments to kill, but we will definitely take this down with Constrict. Splash does nothing. You know what? Let's not waste this time. Okay, we're going to waste the time. Shadow Tag on Magikarp. It can't hurt us. It can only slow us down. That's all it can do. So we will constrict. See, again, it would be nice to have an actual move on Taz that's not constrict, but I don't think we're going to get that. Probably until at least we beat Brock. Maybe a good TM from Brock will help us out. But Bite, what did I say, 13 or 14. We don't get Water Gun until level 19. This isn't going to give us a lot of experience points either because it's a Magikarp, but we'll make the most of it. We'll make the most of it. We'll get through, we'll get through, we'll get through. There we go. 33 experience points. Could have been a lot lower. I was kind of thinking about 30, so it was a bit higher than I thought it was going to be. Wonder how much of this grass we can get through without. Man, I shouldn't talk. Say without getting an encounter. Wurmple, we're going to run away. It's not worth trying to do that same thing of just 6 hours of constricting. We got 2 more trainers in here. 2 more items in here. And then we'll go take on Brock. I had to do a quick cut there. Sorry about that. Alright. Pupitar is not ideal because it also quad resists our fire type. It would have been nice to have a water type move on Taz, but Bite, I believe, is special in this game, so we're not too worried. Our special defense, I think, is better than our physical. And Ember is still stronger for us than Tackle because it resists Tackle with Rock type, so we will just chip away. We might use a potion after this just to not have to run all the way back. It's a long walk at this point. There's all the grass. Another Pokemon that quad resists us. We're going to just stay in and try to do the best we can and chip it down. If it has like a magnitude or something, though, we're going to lose the lock right here. Mud Sport weakens electricity. I don't think it affects us. Hopefully that's the only ground type move it has. Tickles. It doesn't do anything. I was going to say, I'm surprised it even did the animation. I didn't think it could hurt us with Tickle or affect us. The burn is good. Does have a ground type move. Did decent damage. We hit, we kill. They still have 1 Pokemon, so we might need to use a potion. Unless this is a bug or a grass type. It's a grass type. Beautiful. We will just stay in, and we will Ember down the Nuzleaf, and we take it down. I get really good experience for the Nuzleaf, so thank you, Nuzleaf. Just a few dollars. Not ideal. We would like more. Don't want to be greedy, but all we can get. I know this won't fully heal it, but rather than walking all the way back, we've only got 1 more Pokemon. I believe the last trainer only has 1 Pokemon. So it makes sense to try to get through this. Wurmple, again, just wants to say hi. We say hi, and then we say goodbye. And continue on with our day. Water Gun would be great. I'll take Bubble. Oh, an Experience Share. You know what? That's almost as good. That actually might be better. Let's be honest. Brodicon comes back in the front. We give Taz the experience share. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now we don't have to switch train. Now we don't have to worry about, oh, we're going to stay in and not get it. Sunstone doesn't help us immediately here. I think that's the only item here. Alright, last trainer, last Pokemon that we're going to have to face inside Viridian Forest, and then we can go heal up and take on Brock. It is a Crawdon. Man, we are facing everything we are weak to, aren't we? We're 6 levels higher, and it has Drizzle. Yay! Let's tackle it, see if it does good damage. It does. It's going to harden because it knows we can't do much against it. Level 9 Crawdon. Any water move it has, if it has one, it's going to be boosted by the Drizzle. I almost feel like we should do this too, just to try to protect ourselves a little bit from any moves it might have. If it wants to keep hardening, we're okay with that. It can harden until it's blue in the face. We will just keep dropping its accuracy. Vice Grip. We prefer Vice Grip to anything water type. It has Bubble. That's its water type move. How much damage does this do to us? 7 points damage. We might heal right here. I don't want to waste the potions, but I don't think this is wasting. I think this is necessary. It's going to go for Bubble. It misses. Thankfully, the smoke screens start taking effect. I don't think Ember's going to do much, but it might do more than Tackle right now with all the hardens. It does get the Bubble through. Holy crap. We will potion up again, our last potion. Hardens, we're okay with it hardening. We really need to miss some things with the smoke screens. It's only missed 1 bubble so far. We live a crit, we know that. We probably live 2 crits. Hopefully 2 embers take us down. Vice Grip doesn't do much. If we can get the ember off, as long as he doesn't heal, alright, we're good. We are good. Not our easiest battle, but we've dealt with harder because we lost 2 Pokemon in episode 1. But yeah, definitely not fun. And Taz gets another level closer to some real moves. We're so close to getting out. Wurmple comes to say hi. And now that we have Rodicon out in front, Wurmple can't do anything to us. We're way higher. Well, I was going to Ember it, but that's okay. Tackle still kills. We're 12 levels higher. We're going to have a ridiculously overleveled team because we lost 2 Pokemon in the first episode. I don't think anybody here gives us anything, but it would be nice. How about you? Didn't think so. This is not a new route. It is the same route as where we caught Omanite, aka Taz. So we will continue making our way toward Brock. We might take a look at how much money we have and see about maybe buying a couple more potions. We'll definitely get $500 by the time we go get Jacarp static, but we need money for Pokeballs too. We don't have a ton of those. Let's see what we got for money. We can buy 2 potions right now, which isn't a lot, but as we just use 2 potions in that battle with Crawdon, that might be game changer. So we're gonna do it. We'll buy the 2 that we can. I don't really think we have anything worth selling either, so. Alright. Oh, wait. There's a hidden item up here, right? Somewhere up here. There is a hidden item. I think there it is. X attack. Alright. Might sell that later to get just a smidgen more money. There's a ton of trainers, so I'm not too afraid of getting something, but we need Pokeballs before we get to Mount Moon, at least. Because there's going to be 2 encounters plus the static, so we need some Pokeballs. We need the 500. Paris, this is beautiful. We are quad effective with fire. Heck, if you want to throw out a Parasect, we would be okay with that. Blaziken. If we had a water type move, we don't. So we're going to Ember, see how much that does. Not a lot. Focus some energy up. Try to get a crit on us. We're going to try to play a little bit crazy and pray that it misses. It doesn't miss, but never won't do much to us. We stand Blaziken. Man, Smokescreen has not been kind to us. We've dropped it at 3 levels and it didn't miss us yet. Still hasn't missed us yet. We're going to drop it one more time and then we're probably going to heal. How is it not missing us? This is why we got the potions, though. There's a miss. Let's try tackling it. Let's see if that does anything. Does a little more. It doesn't miss another crit. I know it focused energy, but let's leer it a couple times and see if we can take it down with tackle. We'd like a couple more misses, please. Thank you. Another miss, please, would be nice. Thank you. 2 leers off. Let's see what tackle does now. Enough that we should kill it with one more hit. Scratch doesn't get us. We miss tackle, though. Protocon, what are you doing? It misses Ember. Alright, now we got a good string of misses here. We take it down with one more. That should be pretty good experience points. It is. Taz gets to level 10. Camperlium goes down. We are going to run back to the Pokemon Center. We've got time. We're going to heal. We might sell the Sunstone. Because off the top of my head, the only Pokemon I can think of that graduates, that evolves with the Sunstone is the Sunkern into Sunflora. I do believe it's a Sunstone for that. Maybe while we're here, we'll just look it up real quick to make sure we're not going to miss out on something really good. Oh, Gloom. Yeah, and Cottony. Cottony's not in this game. So Gloom to Blossom. Not going to worry about that because we can buy stones in this gen, so we could still get Vileplume. Sunkern isn't worth it, or Sunflora isn't worth it, so I think this makes the most sense. Let's just quadruple check in the core series. Nothing else is in this game. So we'll sell the Sunstone. That should be decent money. 1050. Sell the attack, which is not as worth as much as I'd like it to be. We'll sell the full restore. I mean, it would be nice in a pinch, but and we'll sell the max potion too, just because the max potion is overkill at the moment. And let's see. What potions first and foremost? Let's buy 6 potions, and then we will get 10 Pokeballs. Then we know we have 10 Pokeballs. We have $500 already. That's before we go through all the trainers. I feel like we're sitting in a decent position with that. We'll go take on Brock. We'll wrap up the episode after Brock, presuming that we win. We'll wrap it up either way. We either win and we start episode 3 tomorrow, or we lose and we restart the series tomorrow here on the channel. But we have faith. we will conquer Brock in this episode. Can't remember if he has 2 or 3 in this gym. It is still just 2. It's 2 in red and blue and yellow. Poliwag is water type. We don't love water types. Coming against us, we love them on our team. Love a lot of the water types. I love Poliwag. We don't love Hypnosis. Hopefully we can wake up pretty quickly here. It's going to have nothing other than Bubble, which is weak, but it is still super effective, and it is going to do some damage to us. Oh, and it's going to crit us, because everything crits us. We're going to try to wake up really quick here. We live one more crit. We only did 17 points of damage. We are going to heal, because we have to. This is why we just went and bought the potions. This is going to keep spamming Bubble. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. No crit, no crit, no crit. We live a crit, so we're going to try. Okay, we wake up, we take it down. Poliwag goes down. What's next? Please don't be water type. It's Onyx. Oh, crap. I think we're going to switch for the moment so that we can fully heal at Brodicon. We don't want to lose Taz. We don't want to solo this. I just want to scout to see if it has a ground type move, or if we're really just looking at tackle. Alright, so let's see. It has Rock Throw, which Taz resists a little bit, but we're still weak enough. It's going to be super effective against Brodicon, and we are not all that much higher. So this might be ball game. Rock Throw. 13 points of damage. Our best bet might be Smokescreen and kind of stall it out. See if we can maybe get some misses. Rock Throw doesn't have great accuracy to begin with. Can Ember do anything to it? It's like a 5-shot. It's going to hit another Rock Throw. If it crits, it kills. Alright, doesn't crit. We definitely heal up. That's going to be our best bet. Gets another hit. I think we heal up again. We pray it misses. Alright, we get the miss. We get another miss. I think what we're going to do right here, I hope that he doesn't heal. If he heals, it's going to take us longer, but if he doesn't, okay, he doesn't heal, we might take it down right here. We do, we get through the Onyx, despite having nothing super effective. Brodicon gets another level. We're now up to level 17. Taz should get another level. Hey. And we take down our first gym. Not easy. Ironic that Brock ended up having an Onyx after all. And we get some good money from it, which we will take. TM39. We want this to be an attacking move that Taz can learn. If it's a rock move, we would take that. Let's see. Giga Drain. Taz is able to learn it, and you know what? We're going to teach it, because we need something else on Taz. We need something else on Taz. Any good grass type probably is going to learn it anyway. We need something on Taz other than Constrict, just to make Taz viable. So we're going to go heal up and we're going to wrap up the episode. We've got a ton of battles to the right. We've got 2 encounters in the next episode. We've got a static in the next episode. So we will rebuild the team for sure, presuming none of the trainers on the way are stronger than Brock, and very well could be. So we will wrap it up right here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Until next time.